Today we'll be reading part 7 of Roald Dahl, The Twits, and we'd got to The Great Glue Painting Begins. "This is the living room," announced Mugglewump. "The grand and glorious living room where these two fearful, frumptious freaks eat bird pie every week for supper." "Oh, please do not mention bird pie again," said the roly-poly bird. "Oh, it gives me the shudders." "We mustn't waste time," cried Mugglewump. "Hurry up, hurry up. Now the first thing is this. I want everyone to paint sticky glue all over the ceiling. Cover it all. Smear it in every corner." "Over the ceiling?" they cried. "Why the ceiling?" "Never mind why," shouted Mugglewump. "Just do as you're told and don't argue." "But how do we get up there?" they asked. "We can't reach." "Monkeys can reach anywhere," shouted Mugglewump. He was in a frenzy of excitement now, waving his paintbrush and his bucket and leaping about all over the room. Come on, jump on the table, stand on the chairs, hop on each other's shoulders. Roly-Poly can do it flying. Don't stand there gaping, we have to hurry. Don't you understand? Those terrible Twits will be back any moment, and this time they'll have guns. Get on with it, for heaven's sake, get on with it." And so the great glue painting of the ceiling began, and all the other birds who had been sitting on the roof flew in to help, carrying paintbrushes in their claws and beaks. There were buzzards, magpies, rooks, ravens, and many more. Everyone was splashing away like mad, and with so many helpers the job was soon finished. "What now?" they all said, looking at Mugglewump. "Aha!" cried Mugglewump. "Now for the fun! Now for the greatest upside-down trick of all time. Are you ready?" "We're ready," said the monkeys. "We're ready," said the birds. "Pull out the carpet," shouted Mugglewump. "Pull this huge carpet out from under the furniture and stick it to the ceiling." "Oh, to the ceiling?" cried one of the small monkeys. "But that's impossible, Dad." "I'll stick you to the ceiling if you don't shut up," snapped Mugglewump. "He's dotty," they cried. "He's balmy, he's batty, he's nutty, he's screwy, he's wacky," cried the roly-poly bird. "Poor old Muggles has gone off his wump at last." "Oh, do stop shouting such rubbish and give me a hand," said Mugglewump, catching hold of one corner of the carpet. "Pull, you nitwits, pull!" The carpet was enormous. It covered the entire floor from wall to wall. It had red and gold pattern on it. It is not easy to pull an enormous carpet off the floor when the room is full of tables and chairs. "Pull!" yelled Mugglewump. "Pull, pull, pull!" He was like a demon hopping around the room and telling everyone what to do. But you couldn't blame him. After months and months of standing on his head with his family, he couldn't wait for the time when the terrible Twits would be doing the same thing. At least that's what he hoped. With the monkeys and the birds all pulling and puffing, the carpet was dragged off the floor and finally hoisted up onto the ceiling, and there it stuck. All at once, the whole ceiling of the living room was carpeted in red and gold. "Now, the table, the big table," shouted Mugglewump. "Turn the table upside down and put a dollop of sticky glue onto the bottom of each leg. Then We shall stick that to the ceiling as well. Hoisting the huge table upside down onto the ceiling was not an easy job, but they managed it in the end. Will it stay there? They cried. Is the glue strong enough to hold it up? It's the strongest glue in the world, Mugglewump replied. It's the special bird-catching, bird-killing glue for smearing on trees. Please, said the roly-poly bird, I have asked you before not to mention that subject. How would you like it if it was monkey pie they made every Wednesday, and all your friends had been boiled up, and I went on talking about it? I do beg your pardon, said Mugglewump. I'm so excited I hardly know what I'm saying. Now the chairs. Do the same with the chairs. All the chairs must be stuck upside down to the ceiling and in their right places. Oh, do hurry up, everyone. Any moment now, those two filthy freaks are going to come rushing in with their guns. The monkeys, with the birds helping them, put glue on the bottom of each chair leg and hoisted them up to the ceiling. Now the smaller tables, shouted Mugglewump, and the big sofa, and the sideboard, and the lamps, and all the tiny little things, the ashtrays, the ornaments, and the beastly plastic gnome on the sideboard. Everything, absolutely everything, must be stuck to the ceiling. It was terribly hard work. It was especially difficult to stick everything onto the ceiling in exactly its right place, but they got it done in the end. What now? Asked the roly-poly bird. He was out of breath and so tired he could hardly flap his wings. Now the pictures, cried Mugglewump. Turn all the pictures upside down. And will one of you birds please fly out onto the road and watch to see when those frumptious freaks are coming back? I'll go, said the roly-poly bird. I'll sit on the telephone wires and keep guard. It will give me a rest. Ooh, dun dun dun. Let's see what happens when they return home.